And what kind of, I've been watching boxing my whole life, and one thing that sets you apart from other promoters, it seems to be you're always in the gym. You can go back to footage for 24/7. Way back in the day, you can see you with Mayweather on holding the speed bag to make sure it's steady. What makes you so hands-on and so different than other promoters? Instead of just riding around, you actually are showing up and putting the time in the gym. Talk to us about that.
I be in the gym working myself. I be in the gym too. Y'all just don't see it, the cameras. I be in the gym. I hit the bag and the speed bag and jump. I do all that stuff myself too. Stay sharp and know what's going on.
You think you could take on another promoter, Leonard?
Huh?
Man, could you whoop Eddie Hearn?
I'll knock that motherfucker cold out. Period. And I wish he would, man. Come on, don't get me started.
Leonard Ellerby says he will smoke
I'm telling you, y'all be asking questions. Y'all can get that boy fucked up. I'm telling you. I don't play them type of games. See, they might do that over there. I don't play them type of games.
What do you think it is about Eddie Hearn and his crew that they're always bringing your name up? Eddie Hearn seems to kind of have a little thing for you.
According to him, it's the other way around. Listen. He's a good promoter. I give him credit. He's a good promoter. He thinks he's a lot better than what he actually is. And to be honest, it's like he don't know what the fuck he doing. Like, for an example, this is an example since y'all gonna go there. It's like the event they had last night.
Devin and Georgia?
Yeah. Okay. It has nothing to do with Devin. Because Devin and Bill are doing a very good job. And especially with what they're working with. But again, it's like they're fighting on a platform that nobody fucking watches. For start, that's one of the reasons why it's taking time to build his profile, because people don't even know who he is like that, other than the die-hard fans. And again, it's no fault of Devin Haney, because again, I think he's a terrific fighter. But for an example, as a promoter, you plan a fight, and I think they might have changed the date, but you bring a fight to Las Vegas in a bigger venue than you had the last time, and you sold half the house the last time you was in Vegas, right? In a smaller venue. But you moved to a bigger venue, but I know why, because they couldn't get no other venue. And guess why? Because they got the top comedy show that's going with one of the best comics in the entire world, and it's been that way for one. And as a culture, like, Martin Lawrence is dope. Like, you know what I mean? Not just only black people love him, but it's like,
crossed over.
But speaking of our culture, it's like Devin, he's an African American fighter. He has support, but again, it's like he's at a disadvantage. They plan a fight in the same damn day, in the same damn time as Martin Lawrence is. Does that make any sense?
Also, you had the rodeo finals, which literally every casino you went to.
That's a little different. That's a little different. That part's a little different. Yeah. You can't do nothing about
they
that.
Usually work together.
That's a different audience. But Devin's core audience, you know what I mean? All the people that I knew was going to the comedy show, because they've been waiting to see Martin Lawrence for like a year and a
years, right?
Yeah, for a while, because we've been going through the pandemic. But guess what? He don't know that. Because he don't know what the fuck he doing. So he put the kid at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? And it's just, I feel bad for him, but I don't worry about that, because y'all asked me the question, and so that's why I'm answering that question. Is that I got to worry about my own fighters. You know what I mean? And I got the biggest guy that's around all those weight classes, one of the biggest attractions in the entire sport. He's putting asses in seats. You know what I mean? And we're busting our ass to continue to try to raise his profile and find creative ways to go mainstream. But again, it's like
revisiting.
Do you feel like Eddie's, I wouldn't say jeopardizing, but like stagnating Devin's ability to get the price he wants?
Again, it's not that's none of my business. Y'all asked me the question, I'm just answering the question.
Well, correct. I guess I'm just saying, like, because Gervonta is obviously the A side in the division.
Well, yeah, he made a dumbass comment about comparing the two, and it's just like, I'll get the numbers for you guys, and we'll see what it is. It's just it's levels. It's levels to this. Levels to this. It's
Do they release their numbers for the zone?
No, I don't know. I'm talking about what their attendance was. I'm talking about solely what their attendance was. I'll get the numbers.
Do you think that Eddie Hearn's struggles over on this side of the pond have been because he has, you just mentioned, he did not know. It seems like he's ignorant to the ways of the way business is done in the U.S.
I'm not going to call him ignorant. I'm not going to disrespect him like that. He's a good promoter. He's a good promoter. But he thinks he's better than actually what he is because it's the arrogance and, and it's not, because British people, as a culture, is not necessarily like that. It's him. It's him. He comes over here and he thinks that, oh, I'm just going to take over America. And you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. And that's why, and that's been proven, that's why the whole DAZN thing is flopped. You know what I'm saying? And who's at the head of that?
And lastly, a little abstract
Isn't he the
thought.
guy that said the pay-per-view was dead?
Absolutely.
He said he was
DAZN's
bringing
moniker.
pay-per-view.
And then he say he ain't never say that?
And now they're bringing the zone pay-per-view. I'm not sure if you saw that.
Yeah, it's just like, again, it's like, but y'all fall for that, not y'all. But it's just like, that's why, I don't want to play them games of going back and forth with it. Because, see, it's like, because if you say something to me, it's going to be a little different. y'all going to see a different kind of side of me. So it's just like, I just want to just keep it moving and just like, don't even ask me no questions about him, that man. Because somebody going to fuck around and get hurt, I'm telling you.
Leonard, let me ask you a little abstract thought, right? But would you be interested in, let's say, doing a tournament between your fighters and like a fight night between the two groups?
Listen. We're going to do the things that we do. I'm not concerned about any other promoter. Other good promoters out there, we aren't the only good promoter. I don't have to have 100 fighters or 70 fighters or whatever. I got the top guy. I had the top guy before that. You say, oh, well, you don't Mayweather. No, listen. When you got the best one, you don't need 40 others. You know what I mean? It's like
quality over quantity.
Floyd was the cash cow, okay? And it's like, well, yeah, he went on to become a billionaire. What do I need? 500 fighters to add up to become. You know what I'm saying? It's like that don't even make sense. It's like we try everything to build our fighters, our younger fighters. We got Jaleel Hackett, he's coming up. We got other young fighters that for this next generation. But right now Tank's leading the way. And what it is like there's a lot of jealousy out there. A lot of jealousy. They don't like that. They don't like that's why they talk shit and say what they want to say, but we just keep it moving. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get caught up in the it's like y'all let them other guys get away with that kind of stuff. It's like they just say shit just to be, and it don't even, and I'm just only dealing with, I'm not saying how I feel about people. I'm just saying that like, well, Tank's the biggest attraction out there with all those guys. You can put them all in one, and Tank is still bigger than all of them combined. Okay? All of them combined. Okay, so all I'm just saying is just like, hey, find ways to be creative to raise your profile. You know what I mean? It's like boxing is bigger than the fans on Twitter. Okay, we're looking to captivate the audience of the mainstream world, to build Tank's profile. To become a mainstream superstar. Not just a boxing star.
You mentioned the other day about crossing him over, and I saw your eyes kind of light up because it looks like that's your goal.
Yeah,
is to cross him
I'm
over.
determined to do that. I'm determined to do that, and it's gonna happen. Tank Davis is gonna be the biggest star in the entire sport, and it ain't gonna be long from now.
How hard is it to make a star cross over?
It's very hard. We spent countless years trying to figure that shit out. It's hard. If it was easy, everybody could do it.